Hello there everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Leaf Green. This is basically just a special bonus video before the main end game, where any Pokemon that I'd never encountered on the travels or caught, which I'm pretty much going to be doing in this video, I'm pretty much here in this video going to be catching them all. And this took a long time to actually do. And then following this, we will have the actual proper end game. Here we are back in Mount Ember. Where we found a Magmar. This is the only place in the game you can find a Magmar, and I'm literally surprised I'm finding it now. Granted, I did have Repels on, so I never knew you could get Magmar here. But here we have Magmar anyway, and I'm just literally lucky that it's high enough level where Sandslash can't actually kill it. But yeah, Magmar, it's a... I think it's a physically offensive fire type, which is weird. And then in Gen 4, when it evolves into Magmortar, it becomes especially offensive fire type, which kinda it benefited more from. Magmar is essentially the counter to Electabuzz, and Electabuzz we can't really catch in this game. Electabuzz is exclusive to Fire Red, which makes me think Magmar is exclusive to Leaf Green, which would make a lot of sense. You find Magmar in the area that you find Moltres, and you find Electabuzz in the area you find Zapdos. And then I get like a very special ice type Pokemon that you can find in the area of Articuno, which does kinda suck. However, in Pokemon Let's Go, wait a minute. Oh no, never mind. Magmar is caught. Magmar also has the ability Flame Body, where if you make physical contact with him, you could potentially get burned. Next Pokemon on the list, the first Johto Pokemon that you actually can't. This is also in Mount Ember, but it's in the Ruby path. This is the path you go when you're going for that Ruby. Well, obviously, of course, had a Repel on. Should never encountered it. Slugma is the first Johto Pokemon introduced in Johto, but me being me, because I played Hoenn before I played Johto, I thought Slugma came to Johto. No, I thought Slugma came to Hoenn. Same with Skarmory, who I don't find in this game. He's probably one of the ones you have to trade over. Now, I'm not making it my mission to catch every single Pokemon. I'm just showing them off, and I feel like if to catch them, I'll catch them. Otherwise, the video would be too short if I just showed them off. Anyway, caught Slugma. Slugma isn't a good Pokemon. It's physical and it's slow, which is not good for a fire type. When it evolves, it becomes even worse. It becomes 4 times weak to fire. And it also has Flame Body. He were on the 3 Isle path, where every time when you come up through that port of 3 Island, remember how there was a guy digging? He finally dug through, and now you can get to a grassy route where you only find one Pokemon. It is a 100% encounter rate. And this Pokemon is Dunsparce. Look at that derpy Pokemon. Dunsparce sucks. There was a lot of talk online from everyone that believes Dunsparce should have gotten an evolution. And maybe he could have actually been better. Because he does not have good stats to even be considered a good Pokemon. And they're somewhat rare encounters, except for this occasion. Because like, when I played Heart Gold Soul Silver, in the Dark Cave, you find Zubats and Geodudes, I think. But I think a 5 or 1% chance you can find a Dunsparce. And yet they're not even that good. Just go with the Zubat or Geodude. They're much better. His ability is limber, so you can't paralyse him. In 4 Island, Surf in the Water, you will find Marl. Marl is a Pokemon we had already seen. A trainer had previously used Marl. Yeah, at this rate all the Pokemon are kinda low level, so I have to switch into Jolteon so that I can paralyse him. Now you're probably wondering, why don't I just stay on Jolteon? Why don't I just have Jolteon switched up at the front? Because of the off chance I encounter a Pokemon that I could probably beat with one hit, that I can actually like get low enough leveled with an attack, I might as well use my weaker attacker, which is Sandslash. Then I go Marl, the Aqua Pokemon. It's actually a physically defensive water type, which you don't see often. I like Marl. I used it in Platinum at one point. Next Pokemon, if you surf just outside 5 Island, you can find a Hoppip. This is one we've seen already. Hoppip is a grass flying type. It's not really that good. It's got nothing going for it. It's got nothing going for it at all. It can evolve at a low level, I think. I do Skiploom, and then I think if you either use a Sunstone or a Leaf Stone, and you can evolve it into Skiploom. No, sorry, Jumpluff. Skiploom evolves into Jumpluff. Hoppip becomes Skiploom. But that's Hoppip, not a really good Pokemon. If you use a Super Rod in roughly the same area, you can get Remoraid. Remoraid is a weird Pokemon. For the longest time, I did not know what he evolved into, but apparently he evolves into Octillery, which is basically like a Bazooka Pokemon. Which is pretty weird. Remoraid is also one of those Pokemon that isn't really all that good. If, however, you're playing Fire Red, instead of Remoraid, you will get the Water Poison type Quillfish, which I probably think is better. Finally getting this egg. This egg has a very special Pokemon inside it, which is really only exclusive to this game. Not exclusive to this game, it's a Pokemon you get an egg at pretty much 2 other games prior to this. The Lost Cave. For a 5% encounter rate, you could find Mischievous, but if you go into one of the item caves, you can get a 20% encounter rate. If you're playing Fire Red, however, you will get a Murkrow, which is a pain in the ass to catch. Murkrow is a dark flying type, Mischievous here is a ghost type, you can probably tell just by looking at it. Both not so great to start with, but get somewhat better in a later generation when they gain an evolution. As I meant to actually say, in the same place you can catch Marl by surfing in 4 Island, if you're playing Fire Red, you will get Wooper, who honestly I kinda like better. Wooper is a much better Pokemon in my opinion, because when it evolves, it does become Water Ground, which is great, in all honesty. This is a very hard Pokemon to catch, considering I have no Pokemon low enough level to catch any of these. I've made a terrible mistake by not bringing one. And I hate myself for it. I myself have never used a Mischievous, but if you want to know how good a Mischievous actually is, watch Chugger Conroy's Pokemon Coliseum LP. He used a Mischievous only because it became meme worthy, but it wound up being a valuable asset to the team. Oh, got it. And plus ghost types are very few and far between in that game. You're very limited for choice of what Pokemon to have. Mischievous, the Screech Pokemon. Based on that cry, you can probably tell why it's the Screech Pokemon. At the 5 Isle Meadow, just to the right of 5 Island, you can find a Sentry, which is essentially Gen 2's HM Slave. Gen 1 doesn't really have much of an HM Slave because Rattata can't learn a lot of stuff. And plus my HM has just got spread amongst Pokemon. Like, essentially Bellsprout became my HM Slave for a bit, because it had Cut and Flash and I only used Machop for Rock Smash on very few occasions. Hell, it wasn't until I got to the 7 Islands that I started considering that. But that Sentry got. Sentry is a normal type, and just like most other HM Slaves, it's not that great. Yeah, look, see that? In the Pokédex it was considered the same as Rattata. In Ruin Valley, I kept this in because it popped up out of nowhere. And I wasn't expecting it. That's why I attacked it, because I knew Wobbuffet was going to have high defense. And I completely forgot about his special ability. Wobbuffet I knew I could catch in Cerulean Cave, so I was going to catch it in Cerulean Cave. But this saved me from doing so. But I found a weaker Wobbuffet in the Ruin Valley. And I've explained what Wobbuffet is already. Should also say he is a Psychic type, and I actually forgot about the ability, which is why I couldn't switch out. But now essentially if you just try to catch him here, he can't really do anything to you. In later games... Yeah, I should point out... Oh, God, I should point out that in later games, gender differences are actually more noticeable, especially on Wobbuffet, the patient Pokemon. Because as you can see, I caught a girl Wobbuffet, but there's nothing different about it. In later games, you actually catch... I forgot what I was saying there. In later games, Wobbuffet will have lipstick on it. If it's a female, Pikachu will have a hardtail. A rare encounter here is Yanma, also in the Ruin Valley. Yanma is also a kind of a crap Pokemon. It's got a good ability though. Speed boost, which means after every turn its speed will go up. If I had a little bit of delay in talking there, sure I was looking around for something and I lost track of what I was doing. It's a bug flying type. Yep, another bloody bug flying type, because we haven't got enough of them these days. And this is also a pain to catch. These Pokemon wind up being hard to catch because I can't weaken them, which is why you might end up noticing a number of Pokeball differences the later this goes on. Since I wasted all my Ultra Balls, most of them went to Mewtwo, although I caught it with a Great Ball, I think. Can't remember what I caught it with. And I caught it. You know, surprisingly, this Yanma can actually kill me because it had Sonic Boom, which takes off 20 HP. The clear Pokemon. So that Yanma could potentially have killed me even though I'm 70 levels higher than it. In the Pattern Bush, the north of 5 Island, you can find bug Pokemon. This is one of the first, Ledybug. Ledybug is completely useless. A lot of the Pokemon you find here are absolutely useless. There is a second bug you find here which is probably just as useless but not as much. Ledybug is more common in Leaf Green, but it's a lot more uncommon in Fire Red. Kinda like the Nidorans. I will end up catching the other one. Not following this, but following the next Pokemon, which takes a bit of time to catch. Ledybug has been caught. The 5 Pokemon. Don't know why it's called the 5 Pokemon, which is weird. Next Pokemon, also in Pattern Bush, is my favourite bug type Pokemon, Heracross. Bug fighting type. Can have either Swarm or Guts for its ability. Preferably you want Guts, because that increases attack power if he's got a status infliction on it. So Burn doesn't really affect Heracross, which is pretty good. If you mix that with Facade, he's kind of a legit Pokemon. Anyway, he uses Endure a lot in this battle, which makes me think to myself, I could damage you. I didn't think Bite was going to do a lot of damage to him, that's why I used it, because I knew he's got decent special defense, but his attack power is the main aspect of him. His attack power. He can use moves like Brick Break, Mega Horn, Earthquake. Those are pretty strong moves. Those are actually the moves I think I always have on a Heracross. I think in the later games I do give him Close Combat instead, since Close Combat is a newer move to Gen 4. I think I give him that. Since your Heracross uses Close Combat, he's guaranteed to knock it. He's pretty much guaranteed to knock out whatever he uses it on. Yeah, Heracross takes a bit of time to actually catch in this battle. But yeah, the history I have with Heracross, I discovered Heracross the first time by complete accident. I did not know you could find him in trees. Kind of a pain in the arse that that's how you find them, because you find them a lot easier in this game. Well, I say easier, it actually took me about 20 minutes before I actually found this Heracross. I don't necessarily know the moves this Heracross has, but I think it's got Fury Attack, Endure, Brick Break and Horn Attack, which is definitely a good starting moveset. I say starting moveset, but this is technically post-game, so really, you shouldn't be catching any Pokemon for your team at this point. But if you didn't have a 6 Pokemon yet, which you should, considering you beat the Elite Four, you should have 6 Pokemon. You couldn't really go wrong with Heracross. Yeah, that's how powerful he is. He was able to take down one of my star Pokemon. Granted, it was at half health, but shut up. Still took it down. You can't really go wrong with Heracross. I love Heracross, my favourite bug type. Still a pain in the arse to catch though. I stopped using Great Balls on it because I wanted to actually save my Great Balls for the other Pokemon that I'm going to encounter. There's one Pokemon encounter that I don't show off in this since I already did catch it on my first visit, which was Unknown. You can find the Unknown obviously in the Tanabe Ruins. So that's an encounter I'm not showing off since I caught it already. Yeah, this Heracross really is a pain in the arse to catch. And as soon as I say that, it gets caught. Yeah, for a Heracross, I don't think it's got a really low catch rate, but it's not an easy catch rate. Single Pokemon. Ladies, he's single. And ready to tingle. Anyway, next bug Pokemon. Bug Poison type, Spinarak. You can probably see the combination here. These two are supposed to be... This is the Fire Red common Pokemon. And the uncommon one in Leaf Green. And it's the other way around, obviously, in Fire Red. These are basically the Caterpie and Weedle of Johto. Although I think Caterpie's better than Ladybug. And maybe Ariados is better than Beedrill, I don't know. But this is the other Pokemon. Straight Pokeball. And because it's useless bug type, it's immediately going to get caught right then and there. And I don't even see what kind of Pokemon it was, but anyway, it's caught. This woman said she wanted to see a Heracross. If you show her a Heracross, she'll measure it. And you'll get a Nest Ball, which works easier on weaker Pokemon. I actually reacted badly to this the first time because I actually thought a Nest Ball made it easier to catch bug Pokemon, but that's a Net Ball, and oh my god, I found a Fanpy! That's your reference if anyone gets it. I decided to use my Nest Ball because I thought, this will be hilarious. Throw a Nest Ball at this Fanpy because it's a weak Pokemon. And it broke out in one. I was kind of annoyed by it. That might be a bit loud, I apologise. And here's the worst part. I have to straight up catch this the way it is because Fanpy is a ground type. It's a decent ground type, mind you. I think when I Let's Play Heart Gold, I'm probably considering using a Fanpy. And I've never used one before. But I saw it used in Chogazel Pia Crystal, and Fanpy was actually alright. So I'm considering using one myself for the first time. But I caught it and it didn't take that long. And yeah, as I was going to say, for being a ground type, I can't, it's a long Pokemon, for being a ground type, I can't use Paralyze, I can't use Thunder Wave on it because electricity does not work on ground types. Okay, this happened randomly when I was just walking about to try and train up for the Elite Four rematches. My egg suddenly hatched, and it hatched into a Togepi! A Togepi hatched from the egg, which is what hatches from the egg in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Diamond, Pearl and Platinum. And this Pokemon, Larvitar. And you may have noticed I'm sending out a Slowpoke for this one. This is when I suddenly realised I should use weaker Pokemon because Larvitar, who I was looking for, is also a ground type, so there's no way I can catch it. Okay, this is my second attempt at it, by the way, which is why I went and got a weaker Pokemon, but I started with Achilles because otherwise if I started with Slowpoke I would have ran into a level 50 Pokemon and then he probably would have died. But now that I've weakened it, straight up weakened it, I can now put it to sleep, and it shouldn't be that hard to catch. Fingers crossed. It utilised Sandstorm. You know, for a level 15 Pokemon, it has some very decent movesets on it. It has Sandstorm, it's got Bite. I think that's all it's ever used on me though. You know, Great Ball. You might have noticed a difference in Pokeball counter. I wasted a lot of Pokeballs trying to catch this thing, and then I'll catch it in one. As soon as it's low enough health, I catch it in one, and that really infuriated me slightly. Larvitar, the rock Pokemon. After that time, I finally caught it. Transferred to box 3. Back in the route across the Vermilion City, check this encounter out. This took me half an hour. Suicune, a roaming legendary Pokemon. If you have repels on, just run through the grass. Just run through any grass for a brief period of time, then leave and come back and then repeat it, and then use your Master Ball on it. That's the only way to make this thing spawn, but make sure you use your Pokemon under level 50. And then you'll catch it. If you don't catch this in the first go, it will flee. This is the easiest way to do it. Probably not a good description, but you could probably watch guides for it. Anyway, thanks for watching the catching spree. Next time, Thomas will be back and we'll finish this game. Okay, this is Man of Magnet 84, doing a little bit of post-commentary over the post-commentary here. Something kind of happened during this whole session, and I completely forgot to catch the Sneasel that you can find in Icefall Cave, but I'm just letting you know that up in the waterfall area where you find Lorelei and the Team Rocket Grunts, you can find the Sneasel in there. I didn't show it off because I forgot about it, and at this point I've already recorded the rest of the Let's Play, so can't really go back and fix it now. And for some reason, as I was watching this back, I caught Natu in the Ruined Valley before Wobbuffet. For some reason, I've lost the footage for it, so I'm going to just put in right here. That's proof that I did catch it, but I must have just lost the footage somewhere, so in case you think I missed that out, there you go, that's where it is. So, yep, just thought I would let you know that some things did happen, and I fixed it. But, anyway, thanks for listening. Join back here tomorrow, the next video, where we take on the Elite Four for the last time, the rematches. So, thanks for listening.